Howdy doody, everybody! Welcome, welcome. Been a while since we did Final Fantasy. Sorry, I had to cancel last week. I had way too much school stuff I had to catch up on. It actually took me 2 days. I'm trying to find the right scene for this. Sorry. There, Final Fantasy. There we go. And look, there's the kitty. But I just have my finals, and I'm hoping I can knock out one of the finals. What? One sec, sorry. This is... Ah, it's embarrassing. I had my shirt on backwards. Yeah, so I have 2 finals to do. One's like a 5 to 7 minute video about why I wanted to take the class. Like, why did I want to take the class? I had to. It was required. It's one of the core classes. And then the other one is just another, like, reflection on why I did certain stuff within the class. Anyways. Yeah. Should be fun. But let's do this. Randy wants me to do something. I don't know. Like last week, Randy was like, "No, I'm at my computer." And I'm like, I am so busy. I'm so stressed with all this stuff because I had to take time off to go to Texas, and there's another reason I'm trying to get the finals done. So next week, there's no stream, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I am going to Tennessee for St. Jude. We're going to try and raise some money for St. Jude. Should we put the St. Jude overlay on? Do I have the St. Jude overlay here? On this particular scene? Oh no. Doesn't look like it. Let me pull it from another game, another scene. Like this one. I do see it. Wait, where'd it go? Maybe I'd have to make this one smaller for this particular thing. Okay, and move it down a bit so it's under that at least, right? How does that actually look? Or do I want to put it like here? We can do that. That's not it, okay. Better. I'm trying to get, I don't know, if we get stuff in. It's not technically starting until April, but anyways, Slaffborn, what were we doing? Speak with Harshafont at Camp Dragonhead. That's right. Someone. You don't understand. We have to go reload Twitch while I go live and I'm already on your page. Do you have some sort of like ad block maybe that's doing that? Is this Camp Dragonhead? Where am I? No. I'm in Mordona. Because it could be that. I don't usually have trouble with it, but like sometimes I do. Like I have to like actively reload. It could be because so I use we'll blame your ad block. It's not active for this. This is a new feature. Really? Huh. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Say that sarcastically. New feature. Well, I know. Well, maybe they got rid of their like software engineer or something, or maybe the intern wrote it. I don't know. I say that with love. Okay. Let's talk about my biggest mess up as a software intern. Okay, so whoever did this feature, you'll feel better. I had an internship on the database team. It was my second internship. And I was told, okay, cool, run these scripts. And I said, cool. I ran the scripts. Apparently I didn't have a setting correct when I ran them. And instead of, because you know the first script, the line in scripts when you do databases? To like update databases, especially when you're just, not necessarily update databases, but when you're trying to like bring down like prod data to the dev database, right? What's the first thing a lot of people do in these scripts? Drop database. So I did that. Like, it's part of the script. But then something else went wrong, and the database didn't recreate itself. And I basically stopped development on a 40-person developer team for a day while I tried to figure out what's going on. I felt really bad. The lovely guy who helped me fix the problem, his name was Travis, and we're still friends. And for a while, his nickname was BLT, for Bad Luck Travis, because he had everything in the world go wrong with him. He had a swarm of bees move into the walls of his house. That was one thing that went wrong. He went to a gas station and filled up his car, and apparently they had switched the diesel and unleaded tanks, so his car didn't work. And he got sick and cracked a rib, coughing. All within 2 weeks of each other. So, BLT. Still call him BLT. And it's been a long time. So, but hi, Randy, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We have this. Anyways, we were just talking about why Timbit has to reload the page after I go live, and I said it might have been something the intern did. Although it's a little early for interns. Well, well, if it isn't my fine friend Lyra Tiatu, would you care for a plate of roast crackacool? Some mulled wine? You know what? I would love mulled wine. And another fun thing, mulled wine, if you say it slightly not badly, you say mulled wine. And so, like, M-O-L-D. And so my cousin once was like, do you want some mulled wine? And I'm like, I don't want mold in my wine. Sorry. And she's like, she had to spell it out. And I went, oh, that sounds pretty good, actually. And it's really good at Christmas time. Anyways, no? Well, no, I said I wanted it! Harshafan, give me some wine. We can pretend this is wine, okay? It's annoying to see your live soon page when you've already been live for 10 minutes. I was only... Okay, the live soon was only up for about 5 minutes this time. I do put it up there. I mostly have the I'm live page go for a little bit, mostly to get that first pre-roll, not the mid-roll out of the way. So I have about 30 minutes or so of people just being able to come in and not have ads. But how about this, Timbit? Because, like, it has problems. We tried to play with this last time, but I could maybe... Instead of, like, manually switching the scene, I could make it so that, like, my Stream Deck switches the scene. And my Stream Deck can post a chat and be like, we're actually live now. Would that help? And then if you don't actually see it, you could just be like, reload. Anyways, no. I see you have not come to my hall to merely escape the biting cold. Oh, I guess it's cold. Ooh. Sorry, I'm tired. I got a new Fitbit finally. This is an Inspire 3. Because I had a Alta HR and it died like 3-4 years ago. Because I couldn't wear it at work. And I eventually just got tired of just taking it on and off and just left it in the car, but attached to the charger. And so I figured it'd be fine, and then it wasn't. Your live scene page didn't change to the live stream when I went live. You had logged into your page prior to that. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on with that. That's strange. I'm sorry. But would a 30-second dance party make you feel better? Here, I'll even dance for it. Push this back. I don't know, I might have to like chair dance for it. Okay.
"30-second dance party."
Wait, is this the same song as yesterday?
This is how we party.
That was totally a different song from yesterday. I wonder how many songs there are. Very... Closing eyes now. Don't sleep, Timbit. We need you. What if Kira moves? I won't know. I also really hope that didn't just get me, like... What do you call it? When they mute your stream. Well, we'll find out on YouTube, won't we? Which I haven't updated my YouTube in like a month. Oops, I need to do that too. Anyways, I was, in fact, on the verge of opening an urgent missive from Reverend Toll, and I suspect your timing of your arrival is no coincidence. Oh, yes, give me gold. Ooh, okay. Not circlet, strength, vitality. None of these are good, and it's... whatever. Ooh, ooh, cutscene, cutscene.
The incident with the New Frontier hand?
Oh.
No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest.
Right. Have to click.
Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil.
I'm just like...
Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you. Though I take no pride in the admission.
Yeah, I gotta
many of my
admit,
known
I'm not paying any
countrymen
attention.
Not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons? It might be otherwise.
I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm thinking about work.
But truly, I could not wish for a finer.
I have a
offer.
deploy coming up.
You have
Like,
done
not
much
even a
for my
deploy,
house
our
in the
initial
past,
launch.
And I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
I have no idea what just happened. I wasn't paying any attention, so I guess we'll find out. Am I launching EM? No, I'm launching a internal system. Wait, how far do we have to go? Not that far. And so we're basically in test right now. And I'm like thinking about like what I'm gonna do when it launches. Like, did I have a party? Because this is what I've been working on for the last like 6 months. Has it really been that long? Maybe not. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, I can fly indoors? Nice. That just made me very dizzy. Oh, I remember this guy. He was one of the people we talked to when we were trying to figure out who was doing stuff. Kiro, what's up? Oh, fluffy, fluffy kitty, fluffy kitty. Do you know who's 14 now? This boy! His birthday was on the 13th. He's 14 years old. Huh. You don't look a day over 8. Yeah, and so when I'm done with this, I have to go work on I get to go work on another satellite program, so it'll be fun. Clara, is there aught you would ask of me? Pray speak plainly. I am a man of action, and need no honeyed words. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the Fury, but you do seem destined to cross paths with those villains. I must confess, then, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. What was that? Did you see how, like, that went blurry? They strike swiftly, without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But 'tis not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this ice heart wields, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fervor. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhap you would care to question one of the recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after a traitor was waylaid on the road. I did it again! What is... my computer broken? I mean, probably. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow laying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his facilities, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. Alright, let's go talk to a merchant about something that they did. So I still haven't decided on like what a promotion gift should be for myself, which I know might sound a little little haughty. But, so, I mean, or maybe it could have been this Fitbit, which was $100. It could be that. But I was thinking more like, maybe I'll buy myself a proper new computer. I promised my guild that I would use my tax return for it, but then I owed money on my tax return. This is the basement. I have to go upstairs. So, even though I got money back from the state of Colorado, it was a net loss because how much I owed federal. Yay, taxes! Yeah. Okay, is he in here? No. So we've reached that point in the game where I stop discovering new locations and start reusing the old ones. Tell you what happened? Why, of course I am quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route to Whitebrim Front when suddenly a blow sent me reeling. Stop swearing, haven't done mine. When is your tax day? Our tax day was 2 days ago. The next thing I knew, I was on the ground. Several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystal. They were taking everything. 'Twas then that one of them noticed my bleary gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say that is where they were hauling my goods, but you'll not catch me rushing off in pursuit. They tell me 'twas a miracle I survived it all, and I'll not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. The 30th. Ooh. Chop chop. Yeah, it's always a pain to do it. Like, I just have to, like, sit there and force myself. I'm just like, I don't wanna. Okay, I'm going there. I was like, where am I going? I don't see a thingy. Yeah, gosh, when did I do mine? About a month ago, I'd say. I just had to, like, sit down and force myself to do it. You have to do 4 people, so it's always a pain. Yeah. Do you want to do mine? I kid. I'm not Canadian. Wait, don't. Forgot how to play. Who's Uwu over there? Owo. Hi, Owo. Wait, where'd Owo go? I had a guardian angel for a little bit there. Yeah, I've always done my own. I think the only time I didn't was when I was like a teenager. My dad would do my taxes for me, but he used TurboTax. God, draw your weapon foul. Wait. Wait. I'm probably going like this. Okay, here's my X-Acto knife. Ah! Begone, you foul beast! Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You come seeking heretics? Then we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced to cross one of their raiding parties and pursued them here. By rights, we should have had them cornered in this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished like icy wraiths. Use TurboTax? TurboTax Canada? Cool. One thing I should do, because I lost the cap for this knife, is tape it so that I don't hurt myself when rifling through my drawer. Let's tape this. That was... indeed. You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff? Could it be Iceheart herself come to sneer at our folly? And where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. 'Twould be best were we to return to Whiteroom Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Drillmont. Oh, we have to backtrack. It's like, wow, so much backtracking. Oh yeah, so apparently WoW is in like alpha now. So for the record, I did not get a day 1 alpha like I did last time. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We didn't spend very much time in the PTR at all this time around. And I said, I am pretty sure that's what got me onto the alpha last time. So, it's fine. It's fine. More surprises when we actually play the game later. Boom. Drillmont! Lyra, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. The surviving knights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily. Did we fight somebody? I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I ask that you put aside your mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. 'Twould be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may very well be the lair of our enemy. Pray return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Hoshafont of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. It's just over there, right? Okay, we're gonna fly. Yeah, I don't know what's with my cat. Okay, so it was like 80 degrees here. So I set up like the air conditioner and everything. And guess what it's gonna do now? It's gonna snow. So, yeah, it's like, no, R. I have it at 76 in my room. It's actually, it's 24.8. It's actually kind of cold. But I had the AC on. I got like a new hose and everything because I was working out when I got home. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've lost like 20 pounds since the start of the year. So, rawr. Oh, congrats, thank you. Oh yeah, Kiro like jumped in. I don't know where he's gone.
Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody.
Yeah, that's my face too.
But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet
Yeah, I'm not paying attention again.
you have provided us with a point
I
from which to begin.
swear I took my Adderall this morning.
Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
I wasn't paying any attention. What are we supposed to be doing? I don't know. Reverence Toll. Mordona. Yeah. But yeah, so basically what I'm doing, calories in, calories out, working out. That's more to get, like, toned. Lyra, it is good to see you return to the Toll. How have you fared in the frozen wastes of Korthus? House Fortemps is to send us a second shipment. I must send thanks to Lord Hashafant for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I feel it will attract ever greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us. Alphino's new recruits included. Must remain vigilant, constant vigilance against such threats. I can't use any of these. Wait. Are there any of these for, like, my red mage? Yeah. What am I think? Texas. So Texas sent me back by maybe a week or so because, oh my gosh. Sonalia, who my old guildie who I spent time with for the eclipse. She was like, she just fed me. Oh my god, the best, most delicious food ever. But I'm pretty sure I ate more in those 3 days I was there than I have, like, in a week normally. It was awesome, though. White mage. Red mage. These are still all hats? I like this hat, though. It's pretty. While you were away in Korthus, preparations for the inaugural ceremony were all but completed, although Tatara does yet seem somewhat flustered. I've taken enough of your time. Why don't you head into Rising Stones and see if your frantic receptionist could do with a hand? Okay. Nope, it's in here. See, look, there's Kiro. He's back. Maybe he was just hungry, you know. I haven't given him his birthday tree yet. These parchments need to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? Oh, I'm certainly tempted to file the lot under my waste paper basket. Lyra, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid! Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Reverend's Toll, and I haven't had the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphina if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. You guys have tattoos and you won't give me one. Hi, Card. How's it going? We were just talking about... What were we talking about? Taxes. We talked about taxes a bit. And then we talked about how like I'm really okay. I'm this close to a launch at work, and it's like literally all I'm thinking about. Even I dream about it right now. And I'm not paying attention to the cutscenes because I'm like, ooh, work. The ones that like actually have actual voices in them. Tattoos are overrated. Holy moly, so much war within stuff today. Yeah, I don't have... That's the other thing we were talking about. Okay, yeah. I don't have a day 1 alpha this time. Kind of sad about that. And... I mean, I'm a little sad, but it's not unexpected. I didn't spend that much time on the PTR like I did last time. Remember how we would spend, like, all non-raid days on the PTR just going over it over and over and over and over again. And I had, like, Potato 1, Potato 2, Potato 3, Potato 4, Potato 5, 6, 7, 8. I did not do that this time. So I was not rewarded. I should get beta at some point. Because beta, why did I say it like that? Because I did buy the expansion early, but you know, they're like, you can have beta. We might get it for like half a day. So I'm supposed to be giving these to people. Here. Do you get one? No. Oh, did we go outside? They're not just in here. Okay, that makes more sense. You haze. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The giving of oneself is an investment in the future. Thus did I sign my name to the cause. Okay, bye, dude. Sure. Yeah, but Card, what's your impression? I'm just curious. What do you think? These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Like, I saw Max was doing some more within stuff, and this is what I like to do is, like, when I work out, I just put on, like, a Twitch stream and just, like, kind of watch what they were doing. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to be spoiled, like, super spoiled or not. So I didn't watch him, and I watched Super Mario 2 instead, I think it was. There's supposed to be someone here. Are they up? I think they're up. Tons of awesome quality of life stuff with warbands. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. Yeah, because I think that, like, we all, yeah, like he said, we all thought it was gonna, some stuff was gonna come out today, and a lot of the big streamers and stuff had been doing like an NDA alpha for the past few days, so they knew what to talk about most likely. Because let's be honest, like the alpha is really just an advertising campaign. So and slash some reward to people who spend a lot of time in their PTR or who are friends and family marked on their Battlehead accounts. Battlenet. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit I had no idea what we were supposed to be doing. You are supposed to be watching for people trying to sneak up. The warbands is that, like, what, 1 to... It's like the 1 to 3 scenario evolution, right? I actually really liked scenarios in Pandaria. I just didn't like doing them with other people. I did them a lot, though. Ah, our new uniforms. I am reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Those are delves. Okay, right. Yeah, I should probably look up what they all are. The differences, because I vaguely remember. I was looking, I don't have it. Why am I like looking at this? I never made my vlog for BlizzCon. I don't think I even pulled the video off of my camera, so I don't really remember it. It's been a rough expansion, like past 2 years for me. The Scarlet Garb marks me as a proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hardy defender of Limsa Lamensa. Yet, in truth, I stand for the betterment of the realm. and thought this new company a fine opportunity to contribute on a grander scale. Oh, ho, ho. Now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, and my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. Warbands is the account-wide stuff. That's right. We don't have to, like, keep farming things. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Yeah, so what did I do last night? So, well, I'm going to actually try and finish off, like, the meta achievement thing. I don't know if it's going to be hard because, I just don't want to log into the game on days I'm not raiding or doing the Mythic Plus stuff. I have to finish out that, Little Whelp Daycare. And it's so hard to finish off the Niffin stuff. I just don't care about them, and it's so hard. Like, I feel like it's much harder to level the Niffin rep than any of the other reps, but I'm like 20% through 19 now. We have Cobalt Academy finished. I can do the things, and then I have to do like that future stuff too. I did one last night, and it was one I had already done. Boo. And then I have to do, I think, like 2 more time rifts, and I need to do this before patch. I need to go just farm heroics because you get Sorodomi rep, and I need to do that in heroic while it's still easy compared to my gear, so I can solo it. I don't believe we've met. I am Illbred, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. These uniforms are a shrewd decision. There is no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. The power of friendship. Woo. Myra gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Reverence Toll. I've made a bit of a reputation for myself, haven't I? 'Tis an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. A little culty. I could make a cult in this game. Little Alamiga could learn much from Reverend's Toll. That this town can be alive in in the midst of such desolation. Have you heard of Vegas? I've never worn aught quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Hello there, lass. Looking for me, was he? I suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Ooh, proper uniforms and all. This thing will cut the blood off to me head. Not to worry, though. I'm sure she'll be just fine after making a few adjustments. Alright, one more. Bacon Bits has incentivized you to farm ghost iron and make sky golems for a profit. Can you still do that? How much profit are we talking? And are you talking in live or going to be in the mop whatever? Ilsadar has at last retired from the adventurer's life. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I am excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah, yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. Live. Okay. Yeah. I mean, might as well. I have a sky golem. It's very helpful when you're not a druid, so that you can stay on your mount. And yeah, so like what I was doing yesterday, because we were doing like all the achievements for the thingies, empowered mobs. Oh, such a pain. Because like you can only kill the empowered ones, and not all of them are empowered, and it takes like maybe, well, it's not that much, it takes maybe like 30 minutes, but it's gonna take me a while. Yes, Lyra. Ah, Tatara mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume now you've met the rest of the recruits? Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Did I mention I thought of a name for the company? It is my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadths of Eorzea. Is that the name? Moment of truth dawns near, Lyra. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. Even alch itch that transmutes. Okay, an alchemy alt that transmutes to. Okay, that makes more sense.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made.
Alright, so you were saying they go for about 250G. The big hurdle is the 30-day cooldown in the engineering part. Making the living steel. Yeah, that's why it took so long. I'm trying to remember. Is there a market for it? How long would it take to sell one of those? Wonder where you can find one, Timbit. Are you trying to get in on this?
With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves.
That is a terrible name.
Face our enemies as one.
You should have asked me about it. You sound like a discount baseball team. Did a recent check and there were only 5 on the auction house. Okay, yeah. You should probably like watch and see how fast they sell. Those are some smashing uniforms, though.
Or the conflict in Cartano. It is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus, does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed.
Hi, Jagger!
Take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all!
Whoa, freedom!
For the freedom of all!
How do they all know? Did we do a basic training? So I remember last week's I skipped last week's Final Fantasy stream. It's okay. I mean, like, real life comes first. It's always the case, right? Back in Colorado now. Yay! Just in time for the snow here!
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur.
Please, antecedent. The title is honorable.
Yeah, you're cut.
I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Who is my character staring at? She's like, hello, camera. Oh, but Jaeger, what you missed is yesterday we opened up the St. Jude Ambassador box. Because St. Jude Play Live is technically right now, but mostly we'll be making the main push in May. And I've decided anyone who does a donation, we will press the 30-second dance party button. And we get a 30-second dance party out of it. I haven't timed it to tell if it's actually 30 seconds. And I don't know what I want to do with this, because, like, slime? How old do you have to be to play with this? Ages 3 and up. How mad do you think my cousin would be if I gave this to her daughter? How messy is this, is basically what I'm asking. But yeah, I think when we get to our goal, we should paint this on stream. Well, that suits you. Suits me what? To give this to the slime? Or are you talking about Jaeger? And then we have some stickers. They didn't give us a pin this year. Maybe it'll be like an incentive or something. You think it'd be more annoying if it was a 3-hour dance party? I don't think the batteries would hold for that. It would be really funny. It would be like DJ in a box. I mean, we could do a 3-hour dance party.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions.
I'm sorry, it's just such a bad name. It makes me think of like a bad baseball team.
Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such
Or
power
did they
defies comprehension.
finally go to that missing scholar thing and realize they're all gone?
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
That's good.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party.
Okay.
It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin's silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
So, okay, you pre-ordered the War Within with Collector's Edition. You have all the CEs except for the OG 2004 vanilla release. Oh, I saw that came out today. So one thing I don't like that they do, like they pre-sell it and then they pile all this extra stuff into it. But then they always come out with a collector's edition, and like that comes also with like something. Like, can you just buy like just the box? $218. It comes with a game key. Like, can you just not get the game key? Griffin Rider statue, collector's pin featuring Anduin, Ilaria, and Thrall. Epic game content includes enhanced levels, 3 days early access, 30 days game time, Allegron Stormrider mount, Transmog set, Deadwaters, Hearthstone effect, Squally, the Storm Hatching pet, and the Storm Griffin toy, and 1,000 traders tokens, attendees. That Griffin statue looks pretty cool. That pin looks cool too. Dang. It's fancy. It used to come with art inside everything too, inside the box. And more like other things. You know what I have? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? If I like lean this way? I'm gonna full cam it. Oh, you can see how messy things are. Don't look at that. But can you see this right there? That's the oh gosh, what is that? Okay, before I get too embarrassed. Watch how messy my room is. What is that? That was the white thingies. It's still in the plastic wrap. World of Warcraft 15-year anniversary. I have that. I never opened the box to get the codes out of it. And then I have the statue. That's all I have. I think I bought like the Eve version of it, and then I got the collector's edition for that. And I've never touched the box, never opened it, so maybe one day it'll increase in value because it's never been opened. If you already have the digital pre-order, when you register the CE key, you get the difference returned to you. Your account is a Blizz bounce. Okay, well that part's good. Unless you're like me, and you don't open the thing to get the account number out of. You just kind of chill with it in hopes that maybe one day, like, I don't remember how much I paid for that. 15-year WoW CE. $319. Is that how much it was? It's not how much it used to be. It was like $100, right? Yeah, it was like originally $100. eBay. Yeah, I'd have to give up the statue too, I think. It's about $200. That really hasn't increased that much. But there's apparently beautiful art in the box that I've never touched. Anyways, Heidelin's being quiet. So let's go on that.
Louis, I pray you yet watch over us.
Is Louis a person, or is it a walking stick? Or a weapon? Oh, okay. Do we want red May? Oh, wait, what is this? Ooh, what does this even look like? Can I look at what this looks like? Try on. And this, try on. Oh, no, not even for red mage. Good night, cat. Oh, good night, Timbit. We'll do this. I'm sad they don't make the behind-the-scenes documentaries anymore. It was really cool to look at the games process. Did they? I don't even remember that. The YouTube channel has kind of replaced it now. Do you remember when they did the whole thing for, like, the motorcycles? That was really cool. Oh, very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that shipment is spared the fate of the last. It's not going to be. Harshafant. Oh, is he a good one? Are we doing this? The winds are uncommonly fierce today. This day. Everyone loves Harshafant? Okay. I mean, he's got fancy hair, so I guess that works. Is he dead or just, like, old and decrepit? Like, he's just wholesome? Okay, okay. He's kind of fancy. Ooh, an Ascian. 2. Can other people see him? What? That's kind of weird to do. Who's coming through the arch? Eorzea defended. Can I look at what that achievement means? Yes, I can. Complete the main scenario quest, Brave New Companions. Okay, okay. We got one. Wait, there's a reward? Menphilia would have you assist Alphino in his new station as commander of the Crystal Braves. Commander of the baseball team. I can have titles just like in WoW? Okay. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of darkness foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. Until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the Dark Beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of you knew this already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he is doing his best, I feel that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault, and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when the help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you are able. That's what I got. How do I change my title? My title is just Lyra. Ah, Defender of Eorzea. Ooh, I can have Gambler. Yeah, but that's not. Speak with Alphino. He's over there. Whew. What is it, Lara? And do be concise. I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand for our services. We are hard-pressed to answer all petitions, but I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilbred. Tell him I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. Many thanks in advance, Lara. Toodles!
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you?
Hello to you, too. You have a nice voice.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago,
I
we
will tell
received
you it
certain
in the middle of
documents
a
from
busy
an
room.
anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us.
Not even the Lich King's most powerful minions could stand against the Alliance. All hail our victors!
A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
So I know what that sounds from. Thank you so much. $25? Jagger, thank you so much for St. Jude. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, there, by the way, there is hidden commands for the St. Jude stuff, I think over 50, and it plays a really loud noise that scares the crap out of me. But, oh, and you're the first one to do it, too. Oh my gosh, you're the best. Yeah, it's loud. There's a bunch. There's so many. That just happens to be one of them. I'll just share the document. I mean, not that I'm asking you specifically for more. I set this up like 5 years ago. So I'd have to go back a bit. It's like hidden sounds. Perky Pugs. Oh, do people actually find these? No, okay. Well, I'll do like the actual like full one. Oh, yes. If you're curious what suddenly WoW Dialogue was playing. Yeah, it's the charity stuff. This is everything that the hidden sounds are, so... Varian Lich King is at 25. It's like literally every 50 cents. I think it's between... What is it? $6? Oh, it's not quite. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, there it is. It's... So the left side, I don't know, just the WoW files. The right side is like the increase in amounts. I don't remember how I set this up. And then 1337 is like nerd. And 1998 in honor of StarCraft is the I think we might have a guest leak. Yeah. You don't have access to the doc? There you go. Try again. Yeah. I opened it up that anyone can view. So. I don't remember what the left side is when I set up that right side column is something 3350. What even is that? Maybe that one might be skipped. It is a lot of sounds, and only like 4 of them I've ever played. I can play them like for fun if I do. Remember, this is back when I did Perky Pugs and I had like 1,000 people watching. So I was trying to help with everything, and like people weren't as into the random amounts as I was. Let's see. My favorite one, because I can test specific amounts. So normally it's just like a coin noise, which is this, right? And so where's the nerd one? Nerd! Yeah, that one. And then
I think we may have a gas leak.
For StarCraft. And then 2016, $20.16 in honor of Overwatch. And then the other ones, yeah, are just, everything was meant to be below like 50. I should have put things on like the ones that everyone's, yeah, but it's a lot of sense. But again, thank you so much. You're so generous here. What is it? We can go over. I know you probably know this. I used to have these memorized. I don't anymore. $25 helps cover the cost of 4 no more chemo parties. It also helps, $10 provides a new toy for the hospital players. That's 2.5 toys. Or 4 no more chemo parties, which is when, one of the patients, like, they don't have chemo anymore, and they come in and they basically celebrate that they don't have chemo anymore, and they, like, shoot off confetti and stuff. So, yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. It's so very generous of you. What was I doing? Hall of Flames? Thanalan. Yeah. These are all still active and triggered from donations. They are indeed card. I have not disabled any of them, as we just saw. Especially the $50 one, but I've told you about it. So if you're going to donate, I think it's 50. Is it $50 or $50.01? It's at least 50. It's really loud. It scares me. So if you're gonna do that, make sure you do it when the opportunity presents itself. Because I guarantee you I'll be like, ah! So.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
And they're all like WoW sounds because, I was a very heavy WoW player at the time.
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you. The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Again,
Not
discount
many,
baseball
but fewer
team. This
still
is such a
would have imagined
bad
your
name.
destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands.
Wait, what?
Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate.
Oh.
Those balls, brother. Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
So he was, okay, won a tournament.
Ha! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to her, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought.
Why are you saying these things?
You have a great day now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Card Freak, $20.50. That's so awesome. Thank you so much for your donation. That is so very amazing. Thank you. Like I said, you know, that is 2 new toys. That's awesome. Thank you. You guys are so generous. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I'm here. I'm just like, why aren't they inside a private area? Oh, you know what we should do? Ready? Ready for the donation?
30-second dance party.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. And then, you know what we can do for the rest of the stream? Oh, wait, did they not give me googly eyes this year? I did not give me googly eyes this year. I had some from last year. And I can find my googly eyes from last year. I thought I had them in here somewhere. Either that or I can just put one of these stickers on my face. How about we do that? Okay. Tell me, okay, both of you. Tell me what type of sticker you want. I have tons of stickers. There's like 1,000 things. So I'm going to do here. Tell me a sticker. Some of them are sparkly. So there's like a truck with an airplane, ambulance. There's cars. There's an anchor. Go Navy. So I will do this and I'll put the sticker next to your name. Remember this fell off yesterday. Is there a doggy? Probably. How much is that doggy in the window? This is a lot of cars and trucks. More automobiles. A lot of automobiles in here. I'll take a kitty if there's one I'm trying to find. There's no animals in this. That's okay. I have this one too. There are animals in this? No. Tell you what, I will go and I will buy an animal sticker pack. They're not that expensive. I'll put a doggy and a kitty one. I'm trying to find... Where are my googly eyes? This is what happens when I just leave stuff on my desk for like months on end, years on end. This is the St. Jude Play Live pin from 2020? We've been doing this a long time. Like I said, this is like my favorite charity to raise money for. They're amazing. I love them so much. They do so much good for the world. I was like just looking at the googly eyes. So I thought they were in here. Maybe it's in last year's box. I'm sad. Not in here either. Oh, no, that's gonna fall out. I really need to clean everything up. I just don't know what to do with all this stuff after a while. Because I feel bad throwing it out. Here, Kira, have some confetti. But I found the thing to symbols. You see a lot of their commercials, yeah. Yeah, they used to do it like with Robin Williams, I think. And he'd be sitting with them, and they do a lot of like the commercials on like streamathons. They really do so much good for the world, and like they share all of their research freely. It's good. I do not know where my collection of stuff, but you know what we could do? Let's take a little break. Okay. We're just gonna have some fun here. This is from last year's. It's Mad Libs. So we're gonna combine the two. It's a. How many do I have? We're gonna pick a random page. Okay. We will read this. All right. I need from Jaeger, from you. I need a color, a plural noun, an adjective, an exclamation, and a silly word. Card. I would like a verb that is past tense, a plural noun, another verb, another plural noun, another verb, and another plural noun, and we will make a Mad Libs story about Little Red Riding Hood. So I will, let me type that out. Because you probably can't remember. Color, plural, noun, adjective, exclamation. Actually, let's see. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to give you exclamation, silly word. And you give the verb that's past tense. Okay, card. You do plural, noun, verb, plural, noun, verb. Just a lot of noun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just let me know and we'll write it down. Think about it and I'll come back as soon as we get through this cutscene.
To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Wait. It's gonna... Okay. That's all fine. Okay, now he's just like making fun of me because I'm just like, why are you talking in the middle of everywhere? If you're gonna have a private conversation, go somewhere private. These people don't know OPSEC. Why are we staring at his chest?
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Uldar to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
Ale. One of my friends wants to do a happy hour in like 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
I look
Sometime in May.
forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Oh, she's a rather nerdy-looking elf. It's the glasses, isn't it? We love nerds here. We say nerd with love.
Flame General, you wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
So I wonder, if we pick a taller character, does he look up or does he still look down? I mean, I'm short. I'm used to people talking down to me anyways. So, ooh, okay. Hands. We can't use any of these. Dragoon. Now what? Oh, okay. I'm like... That's a little close, don't you think? Okay, move. Turn around. Back up a little bit. Respectable distance, you know. Okay, that's better. I'll do one of these. Our hunt for the ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep will cost us our lives. You know, if you guys aren't going to give me nouns, we're just going to start pulling from this. Okay. Chickens, jump, cars, run, cows. All right. Jaeger, if you don't, we're just going to start going through the first things we get here. So the next color we see is going to be the color. I mean, like, the first color we see in dialogue. Let's see, verb, past tense. Cars. Run. In a boss fight. Okay. I'll wait. It's fine. It'll be fun. Story of Little Red Riding Hood. You remember that song? Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure are looking good. You're everything that a big bad wolf could want. Oh, that's all I remember, because that's the song the boys sang. We had to sit there and be like, I went to a weird high school, okay? We are returned from Moldoc, Commander. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the 4th was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contact. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foreigners with dignity. I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardon, Commander. We have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. My name is Lyra. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilbred has the right of it. I trust you are willing, but of course you are. Now, Aliane of the 4th lies in wait in the tangle near the entrance to the Castrum Sentry. Seek her out, and she will apprise you of the situation. We still haven't run across a color, unless you consider ivy a color. But ivy is a plant. I have to go to Mordona. Oh, I guess we can go there. This will be really fun. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't said crystal again. Maybe it's because they heard me making fun of it. The music here is so much fun. Alien! You would aid us in this rescue mission. We are in your debt, warrior of light. Now is the time. Now time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to Kashmir yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is as strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Kashmir Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Wait, isn't this where we had to go to, like, rescue, like, Menphelia and everything? Wait, now what? Oh, over there. Okay, out of your fright. Yes. Do the list. Do the list so that I can fill out the rest of the Mad Libs. And we can read this story together. It'll be way fun. That was the roughest petroleum you've ever been in. Is that the one that, like, takes forever because you can't skip the cutscene? Uh-oh. No, there's a guy behind me too. There's 3 of them. See, the dots help. Then we have hots on me. Alright, we got this. We got this. Oh, we're aiding. Like, why isn't it doing anything? Yeah, we lip of Garlean fiber. Where am I? Oh, I thought she was captured. See, why are they in these uniforms? It doesn't blend in at all. It's so easy to find them. Resh, thank the gods we found you. I need to put the power in? And thank you, warrior of light. Now, to quit this accursed place, Resh cannot move with these wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If we were to create a commotion within the cast room, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Ooh, well, that's the wrong steal. Steel is a color. But E-E-L. Ooh, music. It's a bop. You will not leave this place alive. I mean, okay. Oh, ow. I love how, like, this guy's just like, not my problem. He might make it his problem now. I think he's made it his problem. But I'm not actually sure. I don't think he's made it his problem yet. He's not attacking me. Yeah, he didn't make it his problem. Smart guy. Okay. Color. We're just going to pause here. Color. Black. Plural noun. Wolves. Oh, I guess he made me his problem. We're trying to do a Mad Lib here. You didn't need to do this. Okay, we're gonna go hide over here. Chocobo, come over. Wolves, okay. Exclamation like a scream. You forgot an adjective. Bouncy. Exclamation like ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh. Silly word, hobnob. Verb past tense, borked. Ah, okay. Alright, you ready? Wolves. Bouncing. Oh my god, this is gonna be so funny. Hobnob. Bork. Borked. ED. Are you ready? One day, little Black Riding Hood was going through the forest carrying a basket of wolves for her grandmother. Suddenly, she met a big, bouncing wolf. Ah! Said the wolf. Where are you going, little hobnob? I'm going to my grandmother's house, she said. Then the wolf borked away. When Miss Riding Hood got to her grandmother's house, the wolf was in bed dressed like her grandmother. My grandmother, she said. What big chickens you have. The better to jump you with, said the wolf. And grandmother, what big cars you have. The wolf said, better to run you with. And then she said, what big cows you have, grandmother. But the wolf said nothing. He had just died of indigestion from eating grandmother. I don't think you can die of indigestion like that, but okay. Oh, that was great. Oh, that was amazing. Hey. Oh, over here. Okay. Intruder detected! No, that's not the wrong thing to say. It's an illusion. What are you hiding? You know what I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I really hoped that, like, that would turn into a proper capital city. And it just didn't. Like, you still get accused of being, like, a poop head. He healed himself? What? No. Bad mob. Okay. Has this been enough of a diversion? Yeah, this is totally the place that we, like, went and rescued Menphelia from, and now we're just, like, chilling out here solo. Okay. Sound the alarm! Intruders! Let me just, like, say that. Just be like, ah! Okay. Nope. We got more. All units, engage and destroy. We should have come here first. Cohort Hoplomachus. Oh, I need to, like, heal myself. Oh, we have a Calypso here. Oh, thank you. Here, I can give you that. Oh. Do I have to do it again? Because, like, we'll help them out, because they helped me. We'll be good. Bye-bye! Which place? Oh, this Castrum Sentry. That's where we rescued Menphelia from, right? It's like, we have a giant flying machine. Why couldn't we have flown out like the injured person? Alien! I've awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we have suffered no further casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Leveleux. I shall go ahead to the Rising Stones. And now we teleport back. Ah, it does me well to see you thus returned. Though I do doubt not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Least you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Lara. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time. But we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Lyra, I realize that you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Corthus. I've been granted an audience with the Nishgardian dignity, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Ooh, okay. We're going to try on... Okay, black and red gloves. Ooh, those are fancy. I like these better. Oh, those are even better than what I have on. Ooh, we're totally taking them. Okay, okay. Well, that's better for us too. Try on. Okay. 50 to 50. Okay, okay. We made the right choice, I think. And then we hit that. And then if we look at recommended gear, I think we're good. And then if we switch to this thingy. We good? You good? Necklace. Yeah. Cool. An influential Ishgardian wishes to meet the Warrior of Light, and Alphino would like nothing more than to oblige him. We're being pimped out! We've been blessed with a rare opportunity, Lara, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat Sir Aymeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Aymeric wishes to meet the one behind the legend, I will not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request your permission to accompany me to Korthus. Perhaps you feel this would be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I shall remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Oh, ARR Alphino. Oh. Does he change? Because he's kind of pretentious right now. He gets so much better, you promise. Yeah, he's a little, I mean, there's a definite, stick. Just saying. I'm glad he gets better. A meeting with the Ishgardian ambassador, by all means. I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity as of late. If Alphina believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Yeah, he's just like, ugh. He's someone who you feel like never had anything bad happen to him. Antecedent. I take it Lara has explained the situation. And, like, when did they start calling her antecedent? I feel like it was after, like, the big boss battle that ended, like, the first part. And then we go into, like, this, like, expansion upon things. So, like, she was called just Menphelia before. I don't think they called her antecedent until after. He's called her antecedent from the start, but no one else has. He switches it up? Okay. It's such a weird word. But you know, he's proper, but there's other proper words you can use. Like one of my favorite words is brigadier. It's just fun to say. He chills out though a lot. Cool. That's awesome. She has, yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know more than is generally known. No more than is generally known. Yeah, same. No one tells me anything. Ooh. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abelthia's spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Shouldn't that be a capital A? Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silverchair Skies. Since which time, their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of their realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than the lowly messengers we have fobbed off within the past. This time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. They have me! But such is the true nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. Incontrovertible truths. I can talk. I know English. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assumed that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Lyra. Our old friend Lord Hashafont is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. See, I like that, and the gold little better thingy. I like the silver one better, though. But it looks cool. Speak with Mentphilia. Oh, we already did. Camp Dragonhead. Oh, we're going back here. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Where's Randy? Randy, are you here? He's been quiet all evening. He said hi and then, like, probably had baby. Whoop, sorry. Wait for it to come back. Whenever I, like, click out, it does that. He chills out a lot. Yeah. I mean, like, sleep when baby sleeps, right? Rule of infants. My friend at work had a baby in November. And he's in daycare now. He's, like, 6 months old, even though he was a preemie. And, yeah, she's just like... like, oh my god, like, we will have the same conversation 3 times in the same sitting. Like, within 20 minutes of a year. And so I'm just like, okay. It's okay. It's fine. We already talked about this. I don't even tell her that we talked about it already. It's just, you know, baby brain. It's a thing, even after baby's born. Ah, Lyra, ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold while enjoying our hospitality. Personage. Like personage. I was like personage, or I was thinking parsonage, and I'm like, that's not spelled right. And it's not, because it's a different word. The gesture is much appreciated. I feel I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Hi, Alphino. Maybe it would help if you put on pants instead of those lovely thigh-high boots. Good Master Alphino, an honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Hashifan. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortemps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at least willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter of hand, Sir Amaric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier. I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest away by the warmth of our hearth. If you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Speak with House Fortemps. Okay, are we going outside? Going up? Down? Chocobo, chocobo. Oh, okay, he's there, chilling. Alright. We got this. We have been expecting you, madame. Please take your ease inside and I shall summon the others. Ooh, it's an no, it's a cutscene, not an instance. I was like, ooh, yay, incense. It's been a lot of talk tonight. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, he looks intimidating.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Okay. The sound does not match. Those are metal.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
They would be clinking.
I am Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emeric. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last.
No, that was not mentioned. Maybe the crystals are more potent?
Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
See, unless their land is being summoned by primals, I mean, think of it this way: they don't need to join because everyone else is taking care of the problem.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. The territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently,
they're like
the Holy
Romulans.
See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare.
What's the Dravanian conflict?
As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
To meet me, Sir Alphino.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
What? Someone messaged me in... wow. Draytech. Sorry. It's over here. Let me put this back here. Do I know of any change? Okay, does anyone else know the answer to this? Any API changes? Your cancel auction macro that was working this morning no longer is. I haven't looked, to be honest. I didn't think we were getting...
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Wait, what? So it's House Fortemps? They don't like someone giving aid?
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Oh.
Sir Amaric, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
So a dragon has come back from the dead?
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
No, they fear he might. Okay, but like, just kill him again.
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What?
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
What, is this an attempt by the Ishgardians to force our hand? Hey, Valak. Ooh, okay. This is one we can... No, we can't use any of these. Which one's the prettiest? Ooh. I like that middle one. Shark fin soup. I'm actually kind of hungry. Debating what I want to eat for like a late night snack / dinner. Well, I'm trying not to eat so late at night. Do we have pants? No, these are 45s. So we need to up them. Okay. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Reverend's Toll of all places. Honestly, if I were so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Hashifon and find out what he has learned. Sorry, I know, like, that's probably, like, messing with the thing. It'll come back. It'll come back. It should come back. It's back for me. And it's probably gonna go away again. Because I tapped out. There we go. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Reverend Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant every knight was slain, every crate seized, then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. It should be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush would be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Hashifon said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You've an act for discerning hidden trees, Lyra. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. So my friend Draytek he's actually a really good tank. I used to raid with him back in like my CE days. We haven't raided together for a really long time, though. What? My level is too high. Okay, bye. Oh, I didn't mean to actually stop here. Never mind. Wait. Am I even in the right spot? Yes. No, you. I mean, it's the end of the day. Aren't we all a little bit stinky? I mean, I took a shower before stream, but that's because I was, like, working out before stream. So, you know, okay, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I'm just going to show you. It's bad for your, like, legs. Ugh, but I work out on a little mini elliptical. This is a 20-pound weight vest. Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Which is roughly how much weight I've lost since the start of the year. And I figure, you know, do that a couple of times, be like, this is how it used to be. And I'm like, ah. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Hey, Lord Hashfan bids you speak with us? Then you must be... Beg your pardon. Scion. As you can see, they left an area crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. The whole thing's a bit odd if you ask me. It would have been easier just to steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be a squire receiving care of observatorium could tell you something more factual, that is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. I thought people died. Everyone died. I think we need to heal that. Okay. But yeah, so I'm just, you're not supposed to like run with it. You're supposed to like do like lifts and stuff with it. And I was just like, I'm on an elliptical. Just, I don't know how much it actually helps. We'll see. But sometimes it's nice to be reminded of like how far you've come. Okay, we're going to go in here. I don't think we've been in here before, have we? Down. How do I... Down. Nope, in here? Pumpkins are popular. No? Where is this dude? They're at another level? Oh, there's another level. Okay. Hi. Ooh, so there's a... We have a survivor, everyone. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we mark them as. Lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought. Some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same thing. Why else would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear. She leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I don't even know what happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me. So I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. Interesting. Oh, to make our way back that way. So basically, the moral of the story is don't trust people on the side of the road and wear protective armor to not be, like, stabbed with. Have been on the Final Fantasy 16? No, I have not. Randy talked about that. Maybe it goes away in May, so we have... I have to do it off stream, because I won't be here next week, so there's no stream next week. Get an amazing mount and minion and some glamour. Okay, I'll do it, but it's gonna have to be... I need to get my final done, so I'm gonna, like, the earliest I probably can spare some time is, like, next weekend, probably. That mount is so big. You still got time until May 8th? Okay, oh, if it's May 8th, we've got plenty. We can do it on stream, next stream, which is, like, the first. Because, like, this, there's no, like, there's no calendar in here, right? In-game, like WoW does. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to Kilth and Kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ashgardian scriptures so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh, no. It all makes sense now. Lord Hashafant, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as a beast tribe would summon a primal. Why else would they go through such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Hashafant, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Oh, of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphino. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Reverend Stoll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Prevention. Nope, that's not it. There's so many, like, formal words in here that it's hard to, like, get through them sometimes. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. So, like, you know when, like, you have to, like, concentrate and, like, about reading and speaking? So, fun story. I mean, funny. I don't know, maybe funny. It's funny to me. Like, shortly after college, a friend and I had both graduated at this point, so maybe, like, a year or two after we had graduated. And so I met her up in... not Boston, but, like, where is, like, Ben Franklin's museum? It's near Princeton. And we were in the library because, of course we were. Because no, not a library. Yeah, a library. And, like, this library had this entire section dedicated to Harry Potter, but Harry Potter in other languages. So I know French and a bit of Latin, and so I was reading the French book. I was like, oh, yeah, that's fine. And then the Latin book was kind of like hilarious. And she was reading the book in Russian because she speaks fluent Russian. And then so like we were just picking up random books and looking through them. And I picked up a book and I started reading it. And I was like having to, you know, that same thing when like you're like not super familiar with language and you're concentrating on it. And then I'm like, oh, I can understand all of this. And my friend comes over and she looks at me and she goes, that's in English, you dummy. It's like, and then like, my brain flipped and could read it like properly. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I can understand it. It's in English. So it's just that same thing there. I had to just tripping up over my own words. The words that I'm in a language that I learned as a baby. Oh, okay. So yeah, we decided we needed pants, right? Yeah, isn't that great? Because like, you know, because like we were just going through so many of these books, and I'm like, you know, trying like to think and read, and yeah, it was pretty funny. Woe betide the heretic who crosses Alphino's path. Oh, it's 9:30. I don't know if we have time for this. But we're here. And so we'll pick up with combating the Shiva threat next time. And like I said, I'm gonna stop like screwing with the stream. Because every time I like click out, it goes black for a bit. So pull up my calendar. So I am out of town next week. I'll be back for Friday's stream. So I'm missing the first week of season 4. It makes me sad. So the first is when we can pick this up, and so we might do the other one, the other event. We'll figure it out. And then that's like the last of my travel for a really long time. Unless I have to travel for work, which is highly, highly, highly doubtful. I never travel for work. Or I pick up and go on vacation somewhere. I don't have any plans to not stream. Not stream? Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, y'all have a great night. Thank you again so much for the St. Jude donations. You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys are so generous. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you have a fantastic night. Let's just see who's around for Twitch to see who's going on. Kick, I'm going to say goodbye. I can't send you guys on raids. I don't have enough people watching over there. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic night. Bye. So here, who do we have? We have Grandma. So after the summit, we're probably going to be like raiding people who I've met at the summit, who are also going to be doing like St. Jude stuff. It should be fun. In the meantime, say hi to Grandma for me. She's awesome. She's one of our favorite people. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Oh, I have to like scroll up to do the end of stream then. Bye, everyone. Good night. Have a good night. Thank you.